Hey, welcome back to your favorite Fundamentals of College Math class. This section or unit we're going to talk about is counting methods and probability theory. We're going to start out with this fundamental counting principle, which determines the number of possible outcomes in a given situation. So, for example, let's say that we have um, a somebody's going to count the number of possible choices that they have for outfits if they're going to wear either blue jeans or black jeans. So they have two options for jeans. Right? They have two options for jeans. And then for their shirts, let's say they have three shirts, white, yellow, or blue. So the diagram is showing you they could wear the blue jeans with the white shirt, so that's one outfit, or they could wear the blue jeans with the yellow, right? The blue with the yellow shirt, or the blue with the blue shirt, right? So there's three options. Or they could do the black jeans with the white shirt, or the black jeans with the yellow shirt, or the black jeans with the blue shirt, right? So black could go with the white, black could go with the yellow, or black could go with the blue. So how many options do they have? Well, they have two options for the jeans, three options for the shirt. There's six different outfits. So the fundamental counting principle says if you have M items and then N items for the second option, then the total number of two item choices is M by N. So you multiply. So the fundamental counting principle says multiply. How many options do you have for the first times how many options for the second? I'll tell you the total number of ways or outcomes in that given situation. So here's another one. A Greasy Spoon restaurant offers six appetizers. So here's your appetizers and 14 main courses. How many ways can a person, so how many different two-course meals do you have? 6 times 14. There's 84 different two-course meals. Another one, how about if we got two jeans, three t-shirts, it's a T right there, and we're also going to have two pairs of sneaker options, two pairs of sneakers. So you could have the blue jeans with the white shirt with the black sneakers. So there's one option. You could do the blue jeans with the white shirt with the red sneakers. There's the second option. So third option, fourth option, fifth option, sixth option, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. In other words, 2 times 3 times 2 is 12. 12 different setups for your outfits there. Next semester, you're planning to take 3 courses, math, English, and humanities. There's 8 sections of math. So there's 8 options you have there. 5 options for English and 4 options for humanities. So 160 different 3 schedule choices. 160 different options. All right, how about multiple choice test? You're taking a multiple choice test, has 10 questions. Each of the questions has 4 choices with 1 correct answer per question. If you select one of these 4 choices with each question, leave nothing blank, and how many ways can you answer the questions? I'll be honest, this one is one that a lot of students will just kind of jump the gun and they'll just say, oh, I have 10 times 4, and they'll say 40. With the fundamental counting principle, make sure you're reading it very carefully. How many options do you have for question 1? How many options do you have for question 2? Question 3? Question 4? Because we have 10 questions on this. Whoops, that's 6, 7, question 8, question 9, question 10. We have 10 questions. how many options do we have for each question? So there's 4 options here, A, B, C, or D, we'll say. 4 options there, 4 options there, 4 options there, 4 options there, and so on. Okay, so this just ends up being 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. In other words, 4 to the 10th power, which is that's how many different ways that you could answer this test, right? So you could have, if it's A, B, C, D, you could have all A's, or you could have the first one A and the rest B's, and so on. That's how many different ways, right, that you can answer that test. All 10 questions. Telephone numbers. This is kind of a classic problem, is how many different telephone numbers. Recently, Nevada, or within the last couple of years, opened up another area code besides just 702, right? So let's do this question first, and then we'll think about also Nevada here and why they opened up another telephone area code. Telephone numbers in the U.S. begin with a 3-digit area code, right? So here's your 3-digit area code, and then we have this 7-digit telephone number. Okay. Now the first number, this cannot be 0 or 1. So it could be 2 through 9, right? So how many options do you have for the first number? You have 8 options here. Because again, it cannot be 0, 1. It cannot start with 0, 1. Now the second number can be anything. So 0 through 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, how many are there? There's 10 options there. Here I could have 0 through 9. So again, 10 options there. This one could be 10. Any of these, rest of these could all, any 0 through 9s. Any 0 through 9s. So you multiply that up. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Oh my gosh. The local telephone number also cannot be right here. I didn't read that very carefully. This one cannot be. So that's an 8 right there as well. Cannot be 0 or 1 either. So that one cannot be 0, 1, and that one, right? So you multiply that together. Let's see, 64 with 8 zeros here. We've got 6,400,000,000 different options, right? Like let's do a different one now. So that's how many different telephone numbers are possible. Again, considering that number and that number cannot have the digits 0. Let's do for the area code 702. Why did Nevada open up another area code? Like how many options are there for just the area code 702? Okay, this one cannot, well, first of all, this is 7. The only thing I can put here is 702. So I only have one option here. I have one option here. I have one option here because I'm fixing this to be the area code 702. That number cannot be 0 or 1. So 2 through 9 is fine. So I have 8 options right there. But the rest of these can be 0 through 9, no problem. 0 through 9, 0 through 9 can be any of these 0 through 9s. So 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So we have 8 million options for area code 702. So, state of Nevada has what? 3, 4 million? I don't even know what the population is here in Nevada, but You think about it, it seems like everybody's got a phone number or maybe two or maybe an office number or maybe a fax number. But anyways, they must have been getting close enough to the 8 million mark with all the business numbers and everything that they decided to open up another area code besides 702. Okay, so hopefully that helps you guys when you're working through some of these examples. You guys